What's up, everyone? This NBA draft for the New York Knicks was very surprising to say the least. Going into draft day, the Knicks had the 8th, 27th, and 38th pick. A few hours before the draft, the Knicks traded both the 27th and the 38th pick to get the 23rd pick. Then, later on draft night, they would trade back down again to get the 25th and 33rd pick. So in this video, let's do a quick recap of the Knicks draft choices. But before we continue, if you like content like this, please like the video as it really encourages the YouTube algorithm to recommend it to more people. And please subscribe as it really helps my channel to grow. Now let's continue. With the number 8 pick, the New York Knicks selected Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin is a 4-year, 6'9" college player out of Dayton who was leading them to a nearly perfect 29-2 record while putting up amazing stats. The Knicks and many NBA scouts were high on Toppin because they saw a future all-star, and if you analyze his game, it's not hard to see why. Obi Toppin is an absolute offensive juggernaut. Thanks to his insane athleticism and good touch around the rim, Toppin is a great finisher. Whether it's scoring out the pick and roll, driving to the basket, or running hard on the fast break, Toppin will finish well around the basket. He's got hops for days, and it's not uncommon to see him do an in-game dunk like he's in the NBA Slam Dunk Contest. Along with the insane finishing, Toppin is also a really nice shooting big man. He hit 39% from 3 for Dayton on nearly 3 attempts a game. This shooting ability makes him an ideal modern big on offense at the 4, because in today's league, the 4 has to be able to space the floor to create driving lanes for teammates. Toppin is also a really skilled big in the post, where he has soft touch on his fadeaways and drop steps, and he can also pass out the post pretty well to find the open man. Overall, Toppin is a beast on offense. Where scouts are afraid is his defense. Toppin not only lacks defensive effort, but he also lacks lateral quickness, which doesn't bode well in a league where the 4 is becoming a perimeter position, not only on offense but on defense. Toppin will likely have a hard time containing quick players, and despite having a long 7'2" wingspan, he isn't much of a rim protector either. It's Toppin's poor defense why he personally wasn't my first choice for the Knicks at pick number 8, but I certainly understand why they took him. At the end of the day, the Knicks need talent, and Leon Rose and company didn't want to pass up on a player that could be a potential all-star and fit alongside their young core. Toppin's ability to stretch the floor should make him a nice fit alongside RJ Barrett and Mitchell Robinson, and Robinson's incredible shot blocking prowess should help to cover for Toppin's defensive mistakes. Many scouts believe that Toppin has Amari Stoudemire upside, which I definitely see, as Stoudemire was a similar sized power forward that was also a great finisher and driver thanks to his athleticism. If Thibodeau and the rest of the Knicks coaching staff can help Toppin improve his weaknesses, then this is potentially a great pick for the Knicks because they're landing a future all-star. With the 25th pick, the Knicks selected a 6'3" point guard named Immanuel Quickley out of Kentucky. Quickley should be an amazing fit on the Knicks roster, as they desperately need shooting, and that's Quickley's best strength. Quickley shot 43% from 3 on 5 attempts a game this year, and 92% from the free throw line. Along with the excellent shooting, Quickley is also a pretty solid defender both on and off the ball. He's got nice physical tools at 6'3" with a long 6'8" wingspan, which should help him to defend both guard positions at the NBA. His main weakness is that he isn't much of a playmaker, and he really struggles to score in traffic, but I believe the Knicks landed a really nice 3-and-D player here, which is exactly what they need alongside RJ Barrett and Mitchell Robinson. It's also interesting to note that the Knicks hired Kenny Payne, Kentucky's top assistant coach for the past several years. I'm sure having Quickley's former coach in college must have played a significant role in this decision. Now, while Quickley could be a solid player for the Knicks, I don't know why they took him at 25th here when there's a solid chance he would have been right there at pick 33. Most mock drafts had Quickley going in the second round. For example, Take-A-Thon had Quickley at 40 on their board. Along with making a massive reach, I think the Knicks passed on some serious young talent at pick 25. The Knicks passed on Terrell Terry, Desmond Bane, and Jaden McDaniels with that pick. Each of those guys would have been fantastic picks, and if I were the Knicks, I would have selected one of those guys and taken Quickley with the 33rd pick. Speaking of the 33rd pick, the Knicks didn't even use it because they traded it to the Clippers for the Pistons' 2023 second round pick. a draft pick they won't see until 4 years from now, where the NBA landscape will probably look wildly different from now. This is easily the Knicks' most questionable choice on draft night, where honestly, it feels like they just flat out gave the pick away for nothing. Anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the recap of the Knicks draft picks. I do think that Obi Toppin is a potential all-star, and I do think that Immanuel Quickley will be an amazing shooter for the Knicks, but I just don't like the idea of giving away the 33rd pick for a draft pick 4 years down the line. Do you like what the Knicks did on draft night? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and sub and enjoy the rest of your day.